can't thank you guys enough for the support, man. Because of you guys, MVP has decided to work with me for at least another month, and I can't tell you how helpful not only it is to me, but to know that we're going to work together to provide you guys awesome prizes for joining. Link is in the description. You go to any one of my videos. Let's go to this video here. It's going to say sign up for free to play weekly fantasy. You click that link. It's going to send you straight to the website. You sign up if you haven't already, or you log in if you have already. And now it's not specifically named after myself or another YouTuber. It's not going to say the Mr. Golden Mutt Challenge, but there is another PS4 Xbox giveaway. You just go on ahead, you enter that, and you have a chance to win a free console. That dude Sly ended up winning last week. He won the Mr. Golden Mutt Challenge where we gave away a console of their choice. He had Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger, Julio Jones. Oh, he ate. His lineup was crazy done. But you just go here, you just select enter, and you put in your lineup. It's 100% free. I know some people can't do FanDuel because of the state they're lived in. Some people are tweeting me how they can finally have fun playing fantasy with being able to get rewards that they couldn't do because of their restriction or where they live. Me, I'm going to go on ahead and put in, my best players. Let me put in that 91 Roethlisberger that we done got. We're going to go Sean McCoy because I have the boost. I still need a receiver. I need a receiver bad. Matter of fact, hold on, let's open up some receiver packs, man. I got 21,000 coins, man. Every single day I'm getting my bonus. They give you a bonus every 2 hours. Every day you log in, you should get the little three bronze selection to choose from, and you get coins and rewards for it. Yeah, I need wide receivers. I'm adding guys on Facebook. I'm legit trying to get coins any way possible, man. Any way possible. Let's go ahead and open up these 3 packs, man. Please give me a wide receiver. Somebody good. Let's just flip all. And we get an uncommon Darren Fells, Kendall Wright, John Brown. Okay, so nobody too crazy. Let's go to the next pack. I'm gonna flip all. And okay, we got a gold Keenan Allen. Okay, we got a Dez Bryant, but he's common though. But I mean, we get the uncommon quick, and we also get Keenan Allen, who gives me a boost to receiving TDs. Now, if you have, let's say, for you guys who don't know how this site works, I know it can be a little confusing at first. It's basically same thing like Madden Ultimate Team. You're building your own franchise. I mean, you're building your own lineup, but you're using a lot less players, and you get boosts. So let's say you have a common Keenan Allen. It's going to be how your standard points are. Everything is, how its standard is. But my Keenan Allen, because I pulled a gold one out of a pack, gives me 1.5 times for TDs boost. Gives me 1.2 points receiving yards boost. So if you have a common Keenan Allen and I have an epic, my Keenan Allen is going to outscore yours, if that helps make sense. Let's get Antonio Brown, man. Okay, we got commons. I can't get a good running back to save. A good wide receiver to save my life, man. Well, back on the grind. We're back down to 3,000 coins. But yeah, just click the link for the console giveaway, fellas. Up to 1,500 people can go on ahead and sign in. Thank you guys who take the 12 seconds it takes to sign up and enter your chance to win a free console, man. It helps me to be able to help you guys to bring things like this to the table. It means a lot, man. Thank you guys very much. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS, man. I had a very, very long day filled with being in court for 7-8 hours. I'm going to have a video on my main channel talking about everything that happened in the golden hour at 11 o'clock tonight. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free. Also, if you guys seen in the beginning of the video, truly appreciate the support for signing up for the MVP draft. Your support has helped me hopefully going ahead and have a more consistent sponsorship with them, which would not only help me out a lot, but help you out a lot as well, as we can hopefully bring things like console giveaways and game giveaways for you guys, which I'd love to try to give back to you guys as much as possible. So I just can't thank you guys enough for the support, man. You guys have been awesome ever since I met you guys, man, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you. So I was at court for a long time, so I missed out on the patch and everybody talking about a lot of awesome things that they went ahead and uploaded into the patch that happened today. And we're gonna take a look at the notes and see everything that they went ahead and changed. So gameplay: tuned wide receivers dropping wide open passes to be less frequent. We all know how frustrating it was having a wide receiver wide open. Didn't matter what type of skill. I've had 87 AJ Green drop a pass. I've had Marvin Harrison drop a pass. In reg teams, I've had, Antonio Brown drop a pass. It's very frustrating to sit there and drop a pass wide open. Now, does it happen in real life? Yes. Should it happen occasionally? Yes. Should it happen once a game? I think that's too much. I mean, every week, is there a single receiver that drops like a flat out wide open pass every single week? Well, there's a lot of games going. I can see it. Maybe once a game. Maybe. But the fact is, it was happening about 3 times a game, which is far too frequent. So at least they toned that down, and that should be happening less, because we all know how frustrating that was. Auto moves now set to off for all MUT solo challenges. Player lock camera fixes. Tuned auto broken tackles to be less frequent. Now, auto broken tackles are, the tackles that are not by spin move or juke move or trucking. You just literally bounce into the guy and bam, next thing you know, two defenders just fall down because they couldn't tackle him. So that's a good thing as well. As somebody who runs the ball, that's still a good thing. Even though it's taken away from me, it's still taken away from my opponent. All in all, either it was frustrating me or frustrating my opponent because it happened to him. Nonetheless, the less we got to deal with, the better. Variety of defensive run game tuning fixes, which is good because we all know the run game has been extremely overpowered and very difficult to stop. I will sit there and have the best linebacking core out there. I would sit there and run commit to the side I know you're going to run to, and majority of the time, I still could not stop it just because certain runs were, the blocking were just that great to where the personnel on the field did not matter. The preparation to the run that I knew you were going to do did not matter, and it's nice to know that we can hopefully be more successful on defense if we are going to prepare for a run that we know is coming. Strip ball exploit fix. Now, it was obviously heavily, when the game first came out, the strips, and they had the tuning update to stop it. I haven't really dealt with it too much since then, so I didn't know it was still an issue, but they're saying there was a strip ball exploit that's fixed. I don't know if that means just the animation and the ball stripping out. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. Fixed issue around clock running out on a defensive penalty. I'm not really sure what that is because, in MUT, you don't really deal with penalties besides offsides. Fixed an issue with QBs unable to tackle after throwing an interception. Defensive tuning for stretch outside zone runs, and that was the biggest thing because stretch was a very popular run, and the blocking on it was so well, you wouldn't, it was very difficult to stop. And that's the type of run where I would shift my guys there, I would run commit that way, and it just would not matter majority of the time. Yeah, I would get stops every now and then for heavily selling out to the run. But again, there were times where I'd come out and blitz everybody to that side, run commit to that side. Still didn't matter. So it's nice to see that, hopefully easier to be stopped. Fixed a variety of rare special team issues. Defensive tuning versus stretch auto zone runs. I think I just skipped this one right here. Addressed a variety of fatigue-related issues. Nano detection system improvements. Nano detection system disabled for user versus computer games, which now means if you play the computer, you can go on ahead and A gap and B gap away. There's no nano detection there. It's just when you physically play another person, it's going to be turned on. I don't even know why they would even turn it off against the computer. That's something where I don't want the coding to get mixed up and somehow one game just forget about it. Next thing you know, A gaps and B gaps are flying. But hey, for whatever reason, they turned it off against the computer. Fixed ice to kick not functioning in certain situations. That has happened a handful of times. Address users holding kick button to take a delay penalty and re-kicking. We all know that some people will sit there and hold A once they try to attempt their kick, and they would be so far from the left or to the right of the accuracy, and they knew they were going to miss, so they would literally just hold it to take a delay of game. Last year, if you held it on 1 second, you would kick it no matter what. It did not matter. I'm assuming they did the same. Once 1 second hits, the kick is going to go through no matter what, whether you're holding A or not. Fixed issue with user not being able to switch players in co-op play. Tuned the wide receiver DB positioning on streak routes. Hopefully that is the answer to some type of swerve glitch. I'm not sure if that is, but it sounds like it. Tuning an adaptive AI to linebacker fake out chances versus counter plays to make defensive reaction better. I don't like that one. All I do is run counters. Give me some type of good run. They're going to react better to my counter? I'm going to need you to give me some type of run here. Kick meter accuracy range increased on All Pro and All Madden, which is good, man. It should vary through the kicker. The more accuracy they have, the wider the accuracy should be. I'm noticing it being the same, like very thin for everybody. Like I don't think it should be that way, but apparently they increased it. Decreased nearby player penalties for defender interceptions, making interceptions more frequent. So on franchise, added ability to save, resume solo cloud franchise games, head-to-head cloud games will now default to standard camera. Fixed issue where players on IR were counting against active roster. Fixed issue where user-to-user trades could be auto-accept within weak advances. Many stats and rating menus are now in widescreen format. Fixed issue where some hands appeared incorrect while editing. Address stability issues in play in the moment, training, formation, subs, and schemes. Fixed issue where some players were pre-existing injuries would never return to health. Addressed issue where stats are not showing properly when viewed on team goals menu. Tuned game regression that can occur for quarterbacks. Fixed issue with defensive rookie of the year can show up as offensive player of the year. Removed ability for kneeling QBs to be hurt while simming. Adjusted fatigue during play of the moments. Punter stats are now visible in the menus. Draft classes will now have varying penalty traits. Highlights menu is now available when ending the game on a simmed play. Going forward on fourth down and the play menus have been tuned. Strategy suggestions and play call will now track multiple concepts. Now here we go to Ultimate Team. Added ability to add multiple items to a set at once. Batch add to set. Now this right here was huge, man. We all know we're doing a big set. Like let's say you're doing the award winner set, right? Like I did it when I got home today. I had 100 and no. I had 53. I had 53 of the award of mutt tips that I wanted to add to the award winner set. And adding 53 of them, spamming A would take 9 minutes to have that many. Now I can just press Y to cover the amount I want to put in. So I just press Y on 53 slots on the set. Then I will press A to go into my binder. Then I can press Y to select all 53 of them, hit the A button, and in about 1 minute, I now add 53 badges or mutt tips into the set in the time where it may have taken me to put 2 in. That right there saves a whole lot of time on very quick, excuse me, on very big sets. Now, if you're doing a small set, like let's say you're doing a bronze badge to a silver badge, that's only 5. Those go pretty quickly, But for the ones where you're sitting there spamming A, let's like adding 20 gold players to a set to get 1 quick sell, like that would take a while. But now you can just dump 20 in to the set at the same time. My lord, is that huge and saves so much time we finally get what, we've been asking for years. Mutt Guru said he's personally been on them for trying to get them to implement that since Mutt 12, I think, or Mutt 13, and we finally get that. Improved Mutt substitution screen UI, chemistry art modifications, so larger images. Address the issue where filters in the auction house would disappear. We would see that. We would look on the left and we would just see the two search bars, and you could not go to the filters to search what you wanted. You'd have to back out of Ultimate Team, then go back into Ultimate Team, then go back to the auction house for it to correct itself, and that's been fixed. Address the issue with their unopened packs. Tile would show 0 even if you had packs unopened. Not the biggest thing in the world. If you bought a bundle, it would just say you had 0 packs, but when you went into your pack section, they would be there. Not the biggest thing in the world, but something we don't have to deal with anymore. Surface the restart button when failing a solo challenge. Game speed is set to default for all difficulties, including rookie and pro. No longer slow. So I'm assuming that's for like solo challenges, maybe. If you guys can, let me know if I'm wrong or not. I know in solo challenges the speed is ridiculously reduced, bad, and maybe that's what they're talking about. Auto subs and Mutt solo challenges are now working correctly. So yeah, those are the patch notes, man. I would love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions, man. They fixed what seems like to be a ton of stuff, and I would love to get your guys' feedback. Now, obviously, there's probably more things you guys are going to want, but for what they did fix, what are your opinions on everything they did fix? It's your boy GS Man. See you guys next video. Peace!